Was Azumanga ever funny?
It was just fucking weird.
I remember people always told me it was funny, and then I really tried to watch it. And I tried to watch one episode. I was like,
I think it's really hard to recommend today just because I feel like this kind of really just, I don't know, it's almost avant-garde when you like look at it now. And especially back when it came out, it was just like, there was no anime that was like Azumanga Daioh.
Yeah, I just remember seeing clips of that fucking yellow thing and like he would like turn up and start talking.
Oh, the cat?
Like, yeah, like really weird.
Haro everything young.
I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this show about?
So funny.
And
when he shows up, I'm like,
What the fuck?
he's my favorite character.
I just don't know what the fuck is happening.
It's just really like bizarre.
I know that.
It's a really bizarre show, and some people find that like bizarreness to just kind of be like
charming,
but also some people find it funny, I guess.
Well, do you remember when the internet just, I don't know if it ever evolved in this stage, but there definitely felt like there was a time in the internet where comedy was Teehee XD weird.
Yeah.
Like Teehee XD random kind of like
This
comedy.
is the epitome of Teehee XD weird in anime.
Because I remember watching the anime that came in like a big fucking meme last year, the Deer anime.
Oh,
I watched like the first.
That had to be the most unfunny period of last year.
Yeah.
I just like I didn't even watch it because the fucking song was everywhere on social media and it just turned me off from watching it.
Yeah.
I'm like, who finds this funny?
And it's not even that like I know there's the aspect of like, well, people are enjoying something. I don't give a fuck. You can enjoy it. But when I'm like, really, this is all we got. This is like this. I'm like, dude, I love it when fucking Baki or JoJo reaches out of the normie sphere. People are like, what the fuck are you guys watching?
Yeah.
Because then they're at least like, okay, what the fuck is going on? Whereas when we had that fucking deer thing, and they were like, this is the funniest shit we got. I'm like,
well,
damn, the fall off needs to be
people
studied.
people think we're weird.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I remember I was talking to Alan, and he had something interesting to say. Because I think he is on a committee to help like run a anime convention and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And so he has to be part of like their Discord. And when Shikanoko came out, there were like some users who were like constantly posting about clips and memes from Shikanoko.
Yeah.
And like initially he was like, yo, what the fuck? And then he told me, he then realized, oh, it's because they're like 15, 16 years old.
Yeah.
And they had never heard of anything like Azumanga Daioh and Lucky Star and Nichijou. And then you realize, wait, is Shikanoko just like another iteration of Azumanga Daioh?
It's modern day Azumanga Daioh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, wait, did I find Azumanga Daioh funny back in the day? Is it still funny, or is this just gonna be another Shikanoko where you're just like?
But I think there is a very key difference in when you're watching something and you're finding enjoyment from it, and like Azumanga Daioh, you'd be like, I like this bit. This is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like when you show your friend the YouTube video and you're like, there's shows where you're like, I enjoy them. I do not want to be like, here, watch this. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
And then there's a lot of aspects of anime where I really enjoy it personally, but I know that I am cringe and I know that what I'm doing, and I know that it's a little weird.
Like it taps your funny bone.
And I'm okay with that because I'm comfortable with myself, but I recognize that if I was to be like, this is so funny, watch this, and then I sit there and watch them, and 3 minutes feels like an eternity, and I'm like, maybe you should have kept this one for me and the boys.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
They should have stayed internally, you know? Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I think that's totally fine, and it's the reason why you can watch whatever the fuck you want. But then you do feel a bit of secondhand embarrassment when anime fans are like spreading something that's just not funny. Like,
it's like, guys, please stop.
It's taken years to get them to accept us. Fuck, like, come on.
It's like we're already not funny.
We're struggling.
This is not helping.
We're struggling. We're struggling.
Well, I think that's just part of like anime just getting more popular now,
for sure.
and
I
everything's
don't
out there.
actually care. Like, I just think, I was like, this doesn't feel as good as everyone is making it out to be.
Yeah, no, I think it was just a popular trend.
For sure. I mean, trends. TikTok was definitely a big factor.
that meme I think lasted about like a week. I don't actually think anyone watched the anime of it.
No.
I think
just everyone doing that fucking dance and
yeah, that song is just stuck in my fucking head.
Sometimes I do feel like nowadays that like sometimes there's an anime opening that pops off, and I swear to God, I'm like, this feels genetically engineered to be a TikTok success.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
One of the most popular anime openings last year was the Mashal OP2 by Creepy Nuts.
Yeah.
That was one of the most popular ones. And not gonna sound like that guy, I am gonna sound like that guy, but I listened to it and I'm like, I watched the opening. I'm just like, there is like 2 seconds of like dance scene, and I'm just like, oh, you made this be a TikTok song, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because I compared that to what they did before on Call of the Night, and I'm like, yo, this feels like not saying that all their songs like that, but this one in particular feels like a committee came through and be like, how do we make the song pop off? You know what? It's got beeps. It's got boops.
How do we get the kids to be
yeah,
all over this?
let's get a dance on, which is why I'm glad Dan Da Dan is something that feels totally different. That opening feels totally different.
In taxis in Japan, they always play fucking ads of like the top 20 songs, but they'll play like 5 seconds of the song.
Yeah.
And whenever they play all these songs, I'm like, sleep, sleep. Then I hear, da-da-da-da-da, and I'm like, oh. and then it gets turns off. I'm like, all right, turn off the fucking screen. I like the Dan Da Dan opening a lot more than the Mashal one.
Yeah, same.
The Dan Da Dan one felt like just a fucking banger of a song.
Yeah, 100%.
Also, is in an anime opening, which is great.
Yeah.
It makes it doubly fun
Absolutely.
to enjoy the song and enjoy the anime.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because now like anime openings are starting to become just popular songs in general on like the top charts. And I can never tell because we live in Japan, so there's so many times you're just in a combini and I hear a song and I'm like, I swear I've fucking heard this from somewhere.
I think there's like 5 songs in the top 10 Japanese charts that always sound like another song that was in there the month before. Like one to one. Like there's always that one idol song that always sounds super positive. It's like, and we I don't even like, is this a real song? I don't know, but you've heard the rough kind of energy, and they have this song in the top 10, and I swear all the idol groups are trading it like a Pokemon card. They're like, oh, your turn to have this one.
But you know what it is? I think that phenomenon comes around because at least as of recently, because Japan is such like a trend-focused country in terms of like music or anything, like any kind of art medium, is that like the reason why they probably all sound the same is because they're probably all done by the same group of artists every month. Where they're just like, oh, well, we found success in this particular sound, so their label was probably like, hey, let's get 5 more of those and then send them out. You know, keep the kids entertained, but also keep the revenue spinning. And
but it is also nice that Japan's like top 10 music is pretty much just completely different from the rest of the world, which is nice.
Yeah. Well, I am convinced that the Demon Slayer opening is Japan's actual national anthem with like how often I hear it.
Oh my god, it is everywhere. Or you hear like the fucking MIDI versions of it in the stores.
Yeah, right.
Or like the orchestral version. it's like a full ensemble playing the fucking Demon Slayer opening. I'm just like, God, even in MIDI form, I can't fucking escape from this shit.
I was in the fucking supermarket like 2 weeks ago, and I heard fucking Megalovania MIDI. Playing in the store.
Actually?
Playing in the store. And I was like, there's no way. This is the worst shopping song. I'm stressed out trying to pick which fucking gluten-free bread to pick up.
No, I think the worst thing I heard in a supermarket was
wet-ass pussy.
Wet-ass pussy.
Did they play wet-ass pussy so much in the supermarket?
So much. Not even the censored version either.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm because like, I'm the only fucking guy that is understanding what is being heard, because you're like fucking seeing some old grandma pick up some bread, bopping along to this, and I'm like, Grandma, do you understand what is happening right now?
Do you know what a WAP is? I don't think you do.
I saw you posted about the JoJo beer.
Oh yeah. I saw it in the supermarket
which is, I think, it's my favorite Japanese beer. I don't know if
was it Ebisu or Asahi?
I'm pretty sure it's Ebisu.
Oh really? I thought it was Asahi. Fuck.
No,
I don't know.
Be wrong. I'm pretty sure it's Ebisu. They hired Araki to design.
Yeah, like original art. Oh, yeah,
original
it is
art
Ebisu. Yeah.
for Ebisu. So if you go to supermarket, get some JoJo beer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a couple of cans to drink and a couple to keep.
Yeah, totally.
Dude, look at that.
It's so sick.
I
just fucking love how everything he draws just looks so fucking beautiful.
He chose Yebisu as well.
Yeah.
Goated. Look,
if you come to Japan, like, you got to try this can.
I'm stocking up, bro.
This is the best can beer, like the one that you'll find everywhere.
Yep.
Like not the local ones that you'll get in certain pairs. Like, if you want a beer that you can get every single place in Japan,
best bang for your buck as well.
It's a little more pricey, but it's worth it. I think the flavor increase is just so good.
Do you know what I hate? Just how susceptible I am to this market.
Oh yeah,
because
bro, I'm drinking more alcohol because of this shit.
No, I'm drinking. Yeah, I'm drinking more Yebisu. It's gonna taste exactly the same. The flavor isn't gonna change. It's just got an anime character on it because I remember I think there was like an ice cream that did an Evangelion collab.
Yeah,
and I was just like, I don't even eat this ice cream.
I
want to buy it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, I have like a stock of like a bunch of different. I have like these like 5 bottles of
coolish.
Yeah, that's the coolish.
Coolish in an Ava collab.
I have these 5 bottles of like shochu that are like pretty big. They're like, the proper big size ones. I didn't even drink shochu. I bought it purely because it had the Fist of the North Star designs on it.
Oh, I know the bottles.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's still up on my shelf, untouched. It's like, I don't even know why I bought this. It just looks fucking sick. Yeah, these ones.
I remember seeing fucking canned Evangelion bread vending machine.
Evangelion's done a collab
Evangelion's
with
done a lot.
everything.
Yeah, they've done too much.
Yeah.
They'll say yes to anyone, which is concerning.
Yeah. they are the hose.
As long as you're Japanese, they'll be like, "Yep, we'll collab with you." And you're like, "Are you sure it's the toxic gas in the death penalty?" They're like, "We'd love a collab."
I mean, it worked with us.
It lines up.
Yeah, it lines up.
The thing is, they always find a way to make it work. I remember the weirdest Ava collab I saw was like Evangelion emergency shelter food or something like that. Where
No way.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No way.
rations. Yeah, these are the ones.
yeah, the beef curry and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were selling these at Village Vanguard.
No fucking way.
I actually ate one of these.
You ate one of
I
them?
had the curry of
You
the one on
did?
the left. No.
I have Evangelion dumbbells at home.
Evangelion
Evangelion
dumbbells?
dumbbells.
How long do these last, these emergency rations?